Julia here, and if you don't know me yet, I'm the founder of Julia's Violin Academy, which is an online violin school for adult beginners who wish to really learn the violin properly and also have a lot of fun doing it, playing together with other adult beginners, not only in our online school, but also in the live events we organize in Europe. So in this video, I really wish to show you a few of my favorite stretches that I do after or before a practice session. And I currently do these stretches almost every day, and they really help me to experience less pain in my arms. I actually really know what I'm talking about, as I have experienced pain also from playing the violin since I'm very young. I think 14 years old. So I tried a lot of different stretches, and these are the ones that I currently really love, and I really hope that they will help you as well to relax your arms more and to really get more comfortable playing the violin, and also to kind of cool down after a practice session. So let's just get started right away. I really wish that you can do this with me right now, so please don't only watch this video but create some space around you so you can do these stretches with me right now. So you will need to be able to do this, so make sure to check if you can actually stretch your arms in both directions, if you can stretch them forth and back, to see if you have enough space for this video, and then we can get started. So the first thing I really like to do, and this is actually for really relaxing my neck and shoulder area, and this is something that in my case tenses up a lot, is with just moving my neck forth and back. And you have to be a bit careful with not putting it too far back. I know that can be a little bit of a risk for some people. So really feel what feels comfortable, and don't feel like you have to go all the way back with your neck. On the moment that your neck is on the front, you feel a light stretch over here, so right below the neck area. If you go to the right, you feel the stretch over here, so on the side of the neck and the shoulder. Then you go back, and I feel it more like over here and in the front of my neck. So I just make a few turns. And let's just make a few turns together right now. And now let's go the other side. And now gently come back to the middle again. Now we're going to the second stretch. We're moving our left hand all the way to the side and in this way, right? So we are actually almost like we are pushing. And I do this exercise against the wall sometimes. So I will stand against the wall and just push my hand against the wall and then look the other side. And just see how far you can look. It really depends. I currently feel it very strongly already. Here and all the way down my arm. And for me it helps if I look in the other direction, that actually the stretch gets deeper. What you can also do, if that feels a little too intense, you can also just move your head a bit to the side. You can really see what feels good for you. Or just keep your head in the middle if this already feels like enough of a stretch. And now let's go and do the same thing with your other hand. You won't see it on camera right now, I believe. Maybe you can see like this. And we are moving our head in the other direction. Moving it towards my shoulder. And move my head back up. Now I take my hand, I move it forward, and I just gently pull my hand towards me. And these are all stretches really nice for the arms. You can feel it, that it goes through your whole arm. And even for the neck, the last exercise. I also feel this in the back of my hand. It's really relaxing feeling, and you also do it with your other hand. in the same way. Just like you're pushing your hand towards you. You have to see if this works for you, but this is a stretch I really enjoy for my shoulders. First, place your first hand like this in like a 90-degree angle. The other way goes on top. And then I put my hands against each other. I know not everybody can reach this right away. So if you don't reach it, you can also try to grab your fingers like that and just pull yourself towards each other. If you can reach it, you should already feel the stretch in your shoulder area, but if you want to make it even stronger, I just move my hand a little bit upwards. And when I'm alone, right now I'm talking a lot, but normally I really try to breathe very deeply during the stretches, and it helps to relax and actually get deeper into the stretch. And then I move it down. Feel it more on the upper side of the shoulder. And let's go to the other side. So again, one 90-degree angle, and the other one goes like this. And then I'm moving my hand up again. By the way, this is totally optional. You should not necessarily move your hand up or down if it already feels like quite a strong stretch. And don't forget to breathe, especially in the stretches that maybe are a bit difficult, and then go down. Okay, now move your hand against each other like this, like you are praying, or namaste. And then you move your hands up just behind your head. And to try to pull your shoulders, you try to relax your shoulders downwards. So they are not shrugged upwards, but they are relaxed downwards. And now I just move my arms back. So I move them, try to make kind of a straight line with my back. But really make sure to keep the shoulders downwards. Sometimes now I will interlace my fingers and then I move them like that and then up. I know this is not on camera, so I will just move down so you can see it. I hope that works. And again, shoulders down and away from your ears. And then try to stretch your arm. Now I will interlace my fingers to the back, like praying posture. And I just move my hand up. And what I like to do is also move my whole body down. So I'm just moving forward and from the hip, so I keep my back straight when doing this. I think I will be out of focus right now, so I will just leave the frame, but this is what I would normally do, so you can do that right now. Now I will stay up, but you can go down. So almost like you are looking down and like folding forward from the hip. Now let's go to our last stretch. This is a stretch for the fingers. So let's start with the left hand. Getting our hand, and then we are moving our finger back like that. And then just push it gently. It's not like, it shouldn't be painful in any ways, but you should feel the stretch. I hope this is clear. And now the next finger. And I go through all the fingers. Push a little bit so you can really feel the stretch in the base of your fingers. Can even do it with the thumb. You can even see that after the stretching, the left hand fingers will be a little bit longer than the right hand fingers. So now let's go to the other hand to make sure they also get stretched. So this is a stretching routine that you can do. You can take the exercises that feel best for you, and you can leave out what you feel you don't need. Your body will tell you it feels very good if you do a stretch that is right for you. Another stretch I really like is this one. So to go slightly forward and to the right. And sometimes I even pull my head a little bit down, and you feel it not only in the shoulder but also all the way to the shoulder blades, so all the way back. And then also in the other direction. So I really hope these stretching exercises helped you. These are exercises that I've gathered from everywhere, from my therapy that I did for my personal problems with playing the violin, but also from my yoga classes, and it all really helps me. In general, I can really advise that if you feel a lot of pain in upper back and shoulder area, general doing sports will also help a lot. So I experienced this myself because I used to be really like a music nerd and I didn't do any sports in my life. And after I really got a lot of pain, I realized that it is really important to take care of our body, and actually it is even important for violin practice. It really helps to feel more connected to the body also when we are practicing the violin, because in the end it is a very physical thing, right? We are training our fingers, we are getting into really weird postures, so it really helps if you have a healthy and strong body. So if you feel like you can relate to that as well, I would definitely consider also maybe going to the gym or going to yoga classes, because that really helped me also in my practice, but also with really having less pain in my upper back area and shoulder area and neck area. This is something I can truly recommend. I hope these stretches were helpful for you, and if so, please leave this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more videos all about learning how to play the violin. And I really hope to see you back next week for my next video. Goodbye! And by the way, if you want to, check out Julia's Violin Academy if you would wish to learn the violin and if you're excited to learn more about our school for adult beginners. See you!